Hello and welcome to today's workout. I'm Anthony Lawrence, fitness instructor at CFB Shop. Today's workout is an every minute on the minute workout. We have 5 exercises for a total of 25 minutes. So that's 5 rounds of work. The exercises are 10 to 15 repetitions for each. And at the completion of those repetitions, whatever time is remaining is your rest period for that 1 minute. If it takes you 30 seconds to complete your 10 to 15 repetitions, then you rest for 30 seconds. And that is your window to drink some water, to keep moving around, to stay refreshed and energized for the next set of exercises. So it's continuous movement, more or less, for 25 minutes. So you'll take your breaks as needed, and if you do not complete your repetitions inside of your 1 minute, at the top of the minute, you will then transition right to the next exercise. So regardless of where you are in your exercises, at the top of each minute, you move to the next exercise. The 5 exercises are as follows. Number 1, we have thrusters. 2, we have lunges. 3, we have our dead bug. 4, we have bicep curls. And 5, we have plank pull-throughs. The emphasis of this workout is to utilize single limb movements. So for our single arm thrusters, that is the emphasis, single arm. If you'd rather go with 2 arms, holding resistance right in front of you, you can do that too. If you'd rather just go and have it just held to your body and just do a regular squat instead, you have that available. Same goes for your lunges. Hold the weight in one hand or in both. Also for your dead bug, you can go strictly body weight or have weight in one arm at the same time, going with your bicep curls, 2 arms at a time, or 1 for alternating or just simply individual arm, single arm bicep curls. So your last one being your plank pull through, simply moving 1 arm at a time. And if you felt the need, we can switch that up too, your shoulder taps. That is all available to you. So now, I'll demonstrate what's expected, and we'll get to work. So, first up, our thrusters. So, grab the resistance you want to use. I have a kettlebell for today's workout, and I'm going to be utilizing it for each exercise that I do. So, for our thrusters, take your weight in one hand, get it nice and comfortable, tucked into your shoulder. Get yourself into a comfortable squatting position. And from here, bring your free arm into a place that is comfortable for balance for you. You might want it ahead, out to the side, or simply right along your side by your leg, your choice. Simply squat down, try to open up at the hips, at the knees, squat down. So comfortable range, stand up. As you stand up, press your weight overhead, squat, and back up. So try to use the momentum of your squat as you sit down into it to then power up and press overhead. Then you'll switch to the other side, repeat, down and up. All right, so for this exercise, you can simply alternate if you want. 1 rep here, press, switch sides, press, or then I can just stay arm on one side, maybe do 4 or 5 repetitions here, and then switch to the other side and the same on the other side until I meet the repetitions that I intend for that exercise. Second one we have is for our lunges. So what you can do here, similar to our thrusters, put the weight into one hand, tucked into your shoulder. Simply as you're standing nice and tall, drop one leg behind you. You want to do a reverse lunge, step back, drop that back knee straight to the floor, stand up. You can switch feet if you want, and keep alternating in that fashion, or you can simply from here, step one leg out. If you want to do stationary lunges, do a few repetitions here, and then switch to the other side. Feel free to switch up where you place the weight. If you want, every time you step back with the left leg, have it the weight in the left arm, and then step back with the right, have it in the right arm. You can also switch it up and do forward lunge instead. So if you have the weight up here, step forward, push up, and you can switch. And again, you have the option of that stationary lunge. Also, instead of having it in one arm, you can then hold the weight tight to your body with both arms, and then simply do the forward lunge. If you want the reverse, and then also just a stationary lunge. All right? So you have those available options. At the same time, if utilizing the weight is uncomfortable, simply go without it, and then do whatever variation of lunge works for you. Third exercise is our dead bug. So, the dead bug, relying on our back. Legs up, knees at 90 degrees, arms up. Try to keep your body square. So try to keep shoulders square, knees level, or square with the hips, I should say. And here, all you do, bring right arm back, left arm or left leg down, back up to the top, and switch. Sides, and switch. So that is your regular dead bug. But now, since you're introducing the weight, get weight in one hand. Again, starting from the top. Now, as I drop my left leg to the floor, I now bring the weight in my right arm down. Push both limbs back up, and now move the right leg as I move the right arm and back up. Now, all I'm doing is switching at the legs, and I'm keeping my free hand up as it's without the weight. So, you can do your repetitions all on one side, being loaded with your weight, and then switch to the other side. So if you're doing 10 total repetitions, 5 with the weight on the right side, 5 with the weight on the left. You're always alternating the legs. Instead of switching the arms, the one that is free of the weight stays up the whole time. Now, if you want to add a bit of a challenge to this, what you can do with your kettlebell, instead of simply having it tucked with the weight on the wrist and the forearm, you can now hold from the handle instead, directly on the handle, and have the bottom of the kettlebell facing up. So as you hear, it adds a bit of a stability challenge for you. So from here, legs up again, drop the leg down. So your mechanics are the same, just the added challenge with balancing and managing this weight being upright. So, test that out if you feel so inclined. Fourth exercise, we get into a bicep curl. So again, single limb movement. From here, have your arms to your side, place in a comfortable position. So from here, feet flat, anchor them into the floor, into the space that you're in. So think about yourself pushing into the floor to root yourself there. From here, stand nice and tall. Really tighten up that core. Bicep curl is directly up. If you feel so inclined, you can still curl over across your body as well. All right, switch to the other arm. And again, do your repetitions to the extent that you want. If you feel so inclined, have both hands on your kettlebell or whatever weight you're using, you curl from there. And every time you want to curl, always think about keeping your elbow on the inside of your arm tucked into the body, secure to your frame, and then tightly press against your body as you curl. That allows you to be in the most control of the exercise and actually really feel your bicep contracting as you have excellent command of that movement. Now, fifth exercise, the last one, is our plank pull-through. So, we get into a plank. You can do a push-up plank here. If you feel so inclined, you have the weight beside your hands. Try to keep the hands, the arms, shoulder width, feet, shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider. The closer in they are, tougher it is. If you want a bit more of a challenge. So from here, take the hand that doesn't have the weight beside it, bring it to the weight, pull it across and switch and bring it across. Keep switching. The goal here is trying not to move the hips too much side to side or rotate too much to open up the body side to side. If that push-up position here isn't too much of a challenge, now bring yourself in to a bear crawl position. All right? So bring yourself here. Again, knees square to the hips, shoulders square with your arms and your wrists. And from here, simply get those knees off the floor. And then we repeat the same arm movement. Go across, cross. And as you hear, slow it down. Focus on the breathing. And go from there. All right? So you find it a bit more challenging than you may think, or maybe it's not challenging enough, but either way, secure your frame from shoulders down, hips down into the feet, and then move with control. Keep breathing, keep a smile on the face, and you'll have a good time. So, for this workout, have a timer available to you, have some water, have resistance of choice, and remember, you can use dumbbells if you have a weighted vest. Maybe you have a resistance band for some of these exercises. Your decision there. Maybe you have a backpack full of books. Maybe you have a small child you want to hold. Maybe some household appliances. Whatever is available to you will help you push your fitness. Make sure to utilize that. So, we're going to start from the top. And again, remember, 5 exercises. Now we'll keep cueing you as you go along. So keep pushing yourself. If you have music on your end, play some music. Have some nice happy tunes going. We'll have a good time here together. So, starting from the top, we have our thrusters. Remember the variations, and I'll coach you along, remind you of some of the options that are available to you. So, as we begin, get hydrated. Take your breaks as you need to as we go along. And we'll have fun together here. So, starting from the top with our thrusters. So get yourself situated, get your weight in hand. So, comfortable squatting stance here. And we'll begin 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so I'm just doing 6 on either side. Trying to make my first round a good reference point. All right. So, just under 30 seconds now to rest. So use this time to get my breathing back under control. If I need more water this time, get more water. If not, stay re-energized. 10 seconds, next up, doing the lunges. So again, whatever variation works for you. And let's begin. So just gonna switch up, carry it now. Switch to the other arm. I've got the two hands on it. I'm gonna take a breather. All right. So another variation to these sets, to these rounds. If you didn't want to count a particular number of repetitions, I suggest give yourself a time frame to exercise. If you want to just go 30 seconds of work, then rest for 30, that way you know strictly how much time you're gonna rest and work. So, to our dead bugs, on our back, and let's begin. So remember, the weight is in the arm that's moving, so your free hand stays up. All right, take a little breather there. So, next up, have the bicep curls. So for this first set, this first total round of exercises, I've gone for more or less 30 seconds of work for each exercise. Try to step it up the next time around. So 3, 2, 1, and let's curl. So again, bring the arms straight up or across the body. So we're doing single limb. Don't forget to switch sides. All right. Take a break again. So don't feel bad if you've only done 30 seconds, that's fine. Work is work, you're doing good, you're pacing yourself appropriately, you're still benefiting from what you're doing. So remember, after we finish the total of 5 rounds, you may not feel it completely now, but you'll definitely feel it a lot more toward the end. So, to our plank pull-throughs, let's begin. All right. So, now this concludes the first round of exercises. We have 4 left. Pacing seems to be fairly even. Good work to rest ratio. Don't forget to stay hydrated. We're going back to our thrusters and begin. All right, so I'm just starting to step it up by an extra repetition per side for this round. All right. So, if you're counting your repetitions, if you did 10 the first round, maybe so you can get 12 this second round. All right? Find a way to push yourself. If you only did 30 seconds of work for the first round for the exercises, try to get to 35, possibly 40 seconds. All right? And to our lunges. I'm gonna try some 4 lunges now. Again, switching sides with where I hold the weight. All right. So next up, got the dead bugs. So, time will fly by. So keep putting the honest work in. You'll feel better. You get more comfortable, more confident, better situated with each exercise. So, onto our backs for our dead bug. Let's begin. So I'm going with the kettlebell with the bottom up. forget to switch sides. All right, take a break. As soon as you finish the repetitions you want, bicep curls coming up next. And again, drink that water. Get your breathing back under control. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Just keep remembering to tighten that core, root those feet into your floor. All right, shake out the limbs if you need to. Stay loose, keep moving about. And remember to get your breathing back under control. Repeat big, I should say, deep breaths. Big breath in, big breath out. Sorry. Big breath in and out. Let's get back to our plank. All right. That is round 2. Only 3 left. So remember, stay hydrated. 10 seconds. We're back to the top. And let's go. Thrusters again. Still trying to be on my feet of adding 1 more rep per side. All right. All right. Starting to feel the legs burning a little bit more. Feels good. 10 seconds. We get to our lunges. Now I'm gonna work on some stationary lunges. And let's begin. Whew. All right. Whew. So how are we feeling? Feeling good? Feeling loose? A little bit of sweat going on? It's all good. All right. 10 seconds. Back to our dead bugs. Three, 2, 1. Let's begin. Bicep curls next. All right, 10 seconds. It's round 3. Looking good. So get your weight. Let's begin. Remember, come across your body. Stay straight up and down. Again, tuck that arm, the elbow into your side. With those feet to the floor. Big breath in and out. Keep breathing and moving at the same pace. Try to synchronize the two. All right. Got our plank pull throughs next. Another variation, say, if you don't have weight available to you, you can, in those plank positions, simply touch the shoulders, maybe tap the knees. So let's begin. All right. Three rounds down. Last 2 here. After our thrusters. Let's go. All right. Take a break when you need to. We're going back to our lunges. 10 seconds. Whew. Go back to reverse lunges here. And let's go. Staying on the safe side. Staying good, we're out of breath. All right, deadlifts next. And let's go. curls coming up. 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and let's go. Whew. As always, switch sides. Keep breathing. Whew. Take your breaks. Drink your water. 10 seconds. Got our plank pull-throughs again. And let's go. Whew. One final round. Whew. Almost there. Last time on our thrusters. Let's begin. Whew. All right. Whew. Feeling the heart rate moving up a bit more. Feel the legs burning a bit more. All right, lunges again. And let's go. All right. So this deadlift. Let's go. Whew. let's go. Last time here. Keep breathing and moving. Take a breather. One final exercise. 10 seconds. Nice plank. Pull throughs. Let's get ready to move. Let's go. Almost done. Wrap up your final 10 seconds here. There we have it. Feels good. Thanks again for joining me. As always, I'm Anthony Lawrence. If you feel so inclined, leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Provide us your feedback. Like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with our fitness content. Again, be well, take care of yourself.